evening to one and all. I am Romeo Montero, staff member of XIC. On behalf of the management of XIC, I would like to welcome you all to Xavier Institute of Communications. Where potential becomes achievement. As many alumni say, Xavier's is a way of life. Welcome, class of 2023-24. To take us further, I request Dr. Father Conrad Pesso, Director of XIC, to lead us in prayer and address the gathering.
Respected chief guests, the faculty of XIC, the non-teaching staff, and my dear students and your parents, welcome to the academic year 23-24. And our theme for this year centers around AI. And there are a couple of questions that we could start with. Does AI have a God? Does AI need a God? Will AI destroy itself like we have almost done? Until we get answers to such questions, most of us here are believers in a divine power. And so we begin on a note of observance of this power, which is part of every one of us. All of us here have got the human and the divine spirit entwined in each one of us. And at XIC, we hope to tap all that is latent there so as to help you emerge as people for the divine and people for others. I invite you to be bold, to be brave, and be people who will take risk. That is what is going to make you and make XIC a happening place and a great place to be.
Thank you, Father Pesso. As you are aware, you are in Jesuit Institute. Some of you who have attended Jesuit institutions would have heard of MAGIS, which means to give a little more. We have with us today Father Lawrence Ferrao, fondly referred to as Father Laurie, former Director of XIC. Presently, he is doing ministry in a Jesuit parish of Mumbai city.
The challenge that we are here in an institution which can look back 150 years and yet be relevant in today's age and time. And you are part of this challenge. You are part of those who will, in ways beyond we imagine, that you will challenge us. But it has a certain ethos. The title, MAGIS with a limp. For those of you who know two of these words meaning, keep your hands down. For those of you who only know one word, put your hand up. You're feeling shy? So which word do you not know? MAGIS. So I need to explain the word MAGIS. MAGIS is a Latin word. It's more. I want to give more. Though your partner might say no, you say no, I want to give more. MAGIS is a gift of giving. What does MAGIS do? It can go through anything, any circumstance that is there. So to be a good follower of trying to find out what MAGIS is, you necessarily have to look at the limps that you have. All of us, without exception, do have some limping that we do. If not every day, at least once in a way.
Thank you, Father Laurie, for letting us know more about the MAGIS. We are enriched with your words. At XIC, every year, we have a theme. Last year, it was celebrating diversity. The theme for this year is Artificial Intelligence and Media, which is a very relevant topic in today's world. We are proud to have with us one of our alumnus, PR batch of 1993-94, and also our keynote speaker for today evening, Mr. Ransom D'Souza.
The views expressed are my personal opinion, and all information that I'm going to share is largely in the public domain. So I have just curated a few facts to bring forth the point on AI and media as I've seen it. I've been a student of media 30 years. I've seen it right from only print to seeing how television became the mainstay, and today television is not the mainstay and it's all social media. So I have been fortunate to see that entire landscape of how India has evolved post-liberalization. Now, back in the day, for any interview, be it an XIC interview, and believe me, the XIC interview was really, really tough. So be it an XIC interview or a job interview for a communications or a media role, there was just two questions that were asked for us. Predominantly, we call it in corporate language, we call it key question. That means, what is the key question you want to ask that individual? Any guesses? Anybody wants to say, what was a possible key 30 years ago? What were the two key questions or one key question that possibly you would have been asked? The only skill when it came to a function like this was, how well do you know to write? What is it that you can do that AI can't do? Okay? What is it that you can do today that AI can't do? So I was very, yes please? Okay, brilliant. AI can't pass on emotions and actions. Okay. So the key question for you to answer as people entering the communications, the advertising, the entire field is find out what is it that you can do which AI can't do.
Thank you, Ransom, for sharing your insights and knowledge with us. I now request Ms. Sandra Rana, Dean, Finance and Administration, to address the gathering.
Dear parents, students, and respected guests, you are here today joining India's #1 private media institute. XIC successfully is completing 54 years of imparting quality media education. XIC is different at every year, and this change is tangible. And we assure you that you too will feel it as your days at XIC go on, the XIC culture. XIC has collaborated with Don Bosco International Media Academy, Paris, to conduct media programs like the European Masters Program, the Art and Culture Workshop at Paris, and many more. Here is a message from the CEO of DBIMA for the John Paul Swaminathan.
Hello to everyone. How are you? So happy to meet you all through this video. I was informed that this is your first day at XIC. I wish you, on behalf of Don Bosco International Media Academy, Paris, all the success that you need and all the grace that you need to do your studies well at XIC. By the way, last year, some of your students from XIC came to Paris and attended Art and Culture program. They made a film with our students. I thought it would be nice to show you also, maybe when we come and we will talk. And I hope to have you also in the coming year in Paris.
Well guys, that was Father John, who will be here with us in August. So dear students, the gates of the vast bank of knowledge are open for you from today to help you achieve your dreams. Make the best out of it. And once again, a warm welcome to XIC. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. Please note, regular classes begins from Monday, June 5th, 2023. The schedules will be shared with you on the XIC app. Timings and attendance are strictly followed at XIC. Kindly refer to the rules and regulations of XIC given along with the XIC prospectus. All the best to you all. Thank you, parents, for your presence. Wishing you a wonderful year at XIC.